Well, ladies and gentlemen, so this month and pretty much till like the 13th of October, Venus is going to be in the sign of Libra. And this is a period where naturally you want to connect with other people. This is the period where you feel like, even if you're like a loner, you feel like you need to have that camaraderie with other people. Make friendships, improve relationships, and obviously Venus being the sign of love, sign of romance, relationships, romantic relationships, is at its most highest of form. Why? Because most of you probably think like, well, Venus is exalted in Pisces. Well, then I should, you should be talking about this when it's in Pisces next year. No. Venus in Libra is far stronger than Pisces or even Taurus related to love and relationships. Because first of all, you got to understand about exalted planet, okay? Exalted planets, in my experience, shows the state where a planet doesn't really need to give you anything or take anything. If it has accomplished its highest of karma, highest of goal. So what happens is that the person either does not care to receive whatever the planet is showing, or that planet makes the native too picky about its things. So like in Venus and Pisces, when it's exalted, as far as I have known, and I have done all kinds of consultations for people who had Venus and Pisces, they become very picky. They always want to pick the person that doesn't even exist. They're looking for this perfect man or woman that they're not going to find. So it's very important to understand the fact that when do we feel most comfortable? Like I was in Sedona in the past week, okay? Great time, exalted time. That's like Venus and Pisces, exalted time, like high times. Didn't care for anything. But then internally, towards the end of the vacation, I was missing my home. I was missing my office. I was missing my pets. Why? Because this is my house. This is my home. So what happens is that a planet's own sign, which is known as Mool Trikon sign. What is Mool? Meaning roots. Where does the root of the planet belong? Where are their roots? You know, like when people say, like, what are your roots? I mean, who are you? So for Venus, it's not Taurus, its roots. It's not Pisces, its roots. It's Libra, the Mool Trikon sign. And this is where Venus feels like, I'm home. I am myself. I can do anything, accomplish anything. Because if, let's say I said that in Sedona, oh, I want to do this, I want to accomplish this, I want to accomplish that. Well, do I have the resources with me to do those things in Sedona? Like, oh, okay, I want to, start on this new book, or I want to start on this new video. Well, I don't have my video editing equipment. I don't have the right camera. I don't have the lighting. But I have everything here in my home. So this is why this is naturally a period where you will see that people want to simply love, be loved, be in a harmonious relationship with everybody else that they know. And it's so funny, just 3 days ago, I was with a great group of friends. I was with my astrologer friends, my best friend. And I'm like, my goodness, this is such a good time because everybody just came together. And the relationships that I have created finally, were giving me their results. Everybody just, was happy. Everybody wanted to hang out with each other. So it was great. That's what Venus does. Venus brings this natural sense of itself. Like it wants to, give its natural self to the environment around you, which is love. That's what Venus does in astrology. It's not about money. It's not about comfort. It's not about luxury right now. It's all about Venus just giving its true energy, showing its true energy of love and relationship. So this is a great time for people who are wanting to attain relationships or get relationships, try to find, to improve either their marriage relationships or their relationship with their sibling, their friends, their bosses. This is the period where you can do that. So if you're thinking about, well, maybe I should be on a dating site. Maybe I should go on some online dating site and see if I can find someone. This is a great period to do that. Because right now your heart chakra is open. Libra and Taurus reside right here. Heart chakra, which is love and comfort. Family. What does family make you do? It makes you just feel very warm, comfortable, cuddly, and just you want to give yourself out to your family. That's what it happens here. So when Venus is in Libra, you want to make connection with your Earth family. So extremely powerful Venus. What happens with Venus in Taurus, or especially when it's exalted, it's like Venus is happy, but then Venus, has a joint of marijuana, and suddenly it feels like, oh my God, I'm like in space, and I'm in heaven, and I'm hanging out with Vishnu and Jesus and Krishna, and that's it. So you will find many people with Venus in Pisces are far more devoted to a higher power, to a higher entity than entity of this world that you call a mate. And that's where I think the meaning of exalted debilitation has been misconstrued, where you think, well, exalted Venus, oh, you should have a great husband. No, after my experience of doing like marriage or relationship consultations, people with Venus in Pisces are the ones who feel alone. They're like, when will I find someone? And I'm like, yeah, you should have found someone at this age. But the thing is, what happens when you talk to them is like, no, I am looking for somebody who's this and this and this. And then what happens is, whoever comes in your life, they don't measure up to that point, because you're so high that it's hard for another person to really match up to what you're expecting. But here, it's balance. Because Venus realizes there's good, there's bad, there's the ugly in the relationship, and I'm willing to take it because I love companionship. So it's very important to understand the scenario of Venus, that in Libra, it loves companionship with humans. In Taurus, it loves companionship with family. In Pisces, it wants companionship of God, the supreme spiritual being. Okay, so that's Venus, regardless of which house is transiting in. Those houses are going to bring about this natural, opening of the heart in your life. Okay, so guys, if you're new to my channel, subscribe below. Again, if you want to know where your Venus is placed, where it's transiting, what house it's transiting, all my books, astrology, conjunction, aspects, and Mahadashas at the speed of light, and all my consultations are at this link here. Otherwise, I'll see you later with some other transit video. Bye-bye.